Before I start, do you have any doubts so that I can clarify?
No, Rohit, we're good. Just I think we still don't have the videos for the part of QM and PP. I don't know if you can check.
Ravi, did you share the remaining videos? Okay, so the last class we have discussed about EWM PP integration, and further to it, we have
Yes.
configured single order staging.
Yeah.
Am I audible clearly?
Yes, I can hear you. Just that I have
Okay.
some issue with the internet, but yeah, you're here. Well.
Okay. So we have configured single order staging, and also in the last, I mean, in the end, we couldn't able to create the uh, staging task. So let's continue from there. Or what we can do is I'll run the test cycle again and show you what was missing.
Okay.
Before that, let me try to make some changes. Right. First, check the stock in monitor. Stock. Also cancel the open warehouse tasks. Now let me create a new production order in CO01. I'll give my finished material and the production plant. Order type. I want to produce one each of finished material. I will select it as current date. Next, assignment, profit center. After that, directly release it. Please carried out. We want to check any errors. Go to log, select release. There is no warning or error message. We are good. Now let me try to perform WM staging. I'm executing directly. Material staging was executed successfully. Save it. Save. So this is my manufacturing order number. I go to PMR. So, I'm going to delete this as well. Well, I've run multiple test cases and have added few more configurations. I don't want to get confused, so just ignore this present. I'm going to
Hmm?
go to components and so just for your information, while creating the production order in S4, you can always change the requirement quantity, meaning uh, so these are all the details which you have provided in the BOM, right? So the BOM explodes and you see all this quantity. While creating the production order, if the production supervisor wants to add in additional quantity or remove any component, he can do that. Okay. So in this case, uh, so I've added cross order staging as well for this material, and I don't want to change any settings in EW. So what I so for now, what we can assume is in order to uh, build this finished material, you need one each of 6 all zeros 83. Sorry, two eaches of 6 all zeros 83 component. Okay, in order to uh,
Yes.
receive this or manufacturing this product, you need this component of two eaches. Okay, so I'm now releasing it. It says profit center is not maintained. I'll maintain the profit center. Now profit center is maintained. We try to release. Release done. Now let me perform WM staging. Get successfully. Save. Warning message. Save. So this is our new production order. Now let me open this in PMR transaction code. Okay. So here now I can see only one component. Okay. So this is my PMR number 6220. This we have already discussed in the previous class. So here in the item level, you can only see one component because we have changed the BOM. And here you can see that the staging method is updated, which is 3. And all these entries are being determined from SAWM PSA stage. Okay, so instead of maintaining the product, I have maintained the product group directly. How to maintain this product group? I'll show you when we are discussing about cross order. Okay, so just all these entries are being determined: the storage bin, the staging method, single order staging, and this one I'm going to discuss in few minutes, quantity classification. Okay, so
That's the all the changes that you did to make it work.
yes, I'm going to show you what changes I have
Okay.
made it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Why it was not working. Okay. So,
Okay. Thank you.
so I wanted to tell you that all these details, the PSA, the goods movement bin, the WPT, are being determined from SCWM PSA stage transaction code. Okay. So till here we are good. Okay.
Yeah.
After this, now I'll go to SCWM stage. Give my manufacturing order number, the period end time, and just give the future date and try to execute it. One warehouse task is created because here quantity based calculation is activated. Now let me deactivate this and show you no quantity classification. I'll save it. So what is this quantity classification type? Okay. So before this, I'll try to replicate the scenario which we experienced in the previous class. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll cancel this warehouse task and show you now if the warehouse task is getting created or not.
Okay.
monitor, I'm going to cancel this WPT, the warehouse
That
task.
the WPT we or that yes that warehouse task is asking to move from the warehouse to the PSA, right?
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
So this is a happy case where the warehouse task is getting created, but now I have changed the setting to no quantity classification. Okay. So, so while staging, EWM has given two options: quantity-based calculation, no quantity calculation. What is this quantity-based calculation? Quantity. So, for example, if you have smaller warehouses and your PSA, you can only accommodate limited number of quantities. Okay. So in that case, what you can select is quantity-based calculation. You can select quantity-based calculation, and here, if I open in form view, okay. So once I have selected quantity-based calculation, these two are editable now. What are these two? This is the replenishment quantity. How much quantity it will be replenished, and what is the minimum quantity in PSA. Okay,
Yes.
minimum product quantity in PSA. Okay, so the meaning of this is, so once you run SCWM stage, system will replenish one quantity to the PSA. No matter the quantity in, for example, in your PMR, the component which needs to be consumed is 10 eaches. And when you run SCWM stage, it will only replenish one quantity. It will only stage one quantity. Task will be created only for one quantity because we have maintained this entry.
Okay.
Okay, but your warehouse requirement or during implementation, client's requirement is as below. Like if they want to perform the staging for full quantity of the components in the PMR, then you need to select no quantity calculation. If I hit no quantity calculation, these two are grayed out. These won't be considered when you are performing the staging. Okay.
Okay.
So if you select no quantity calculation, system should create the staging task for full quantity. In our scenario, what is the quantity of the component? 2. Okay. So
Yes.
when I try to run SCWM stage, it should create a staging task for 2 quantity. Okay. So in the last class, we have maintained this setting, no quantity classification.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Let me try to save this.
That was for production order, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if I know I am seeing that the PSA it's well is that R99, but what happens? I think I already asked that, but if I need to maintain the same material to three different PSA, how can I do that?
You can maintain 3 different PSS here. System will allow.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So here I have maintained no quantity classification. So my expectation is system should create the task for 2 quantity. Okay. Now I'm checking if there is any open warehouse task. There is no open warehouse task. Now let me try to stage it. So this is the exact scenario which we experienced in the last class. Now given the manufacturing order, click on execute. It says we have got the same dialogue, right? In the last class, all staging proposal quantities are 0, no staging needed. It was not creating the task. So because the reason why it is not creating a task, because in addition to this configuration, no quantity classification, you also need to implement one baddie. Then only it will work.
Okay.
That baddie is under SPRO in EWM. In goods issue process, sorry, not here. Under EWM, you have business add-ins. Here you have goods issue process. Under goods issue process, you have production. Under production, you have staging. Here, this is a baddie, data collection for staging for production. Here, you need to activate this baddie. So since I am not an ABAPer in the real time, because 99% of the businesses use or expect the full quantity to be staged from the PMR rather than maintaining the minimum replenishment quantity in the PSA stage. Correct? So in that case, you need to maintain no quantity classification in SCWM PSA stage, which is here. Here you need to maintain no quantity classification, and after that you need to work with ABAPer to implement this badge. This is the badge.
Okay.
Then only system will create the staging task, production staging task for full component quantity. Okay. So I couldn't activate that because I don't have that ABAP knowledge to activate that. So just for our understanding, I am setting it as quantity based calculation, and I have maintained one here, minimum quantity. Okay. Now
Okay.
I have changed the quantity classification type to quantity classification, quantity based calculation. Okay, and I'm saving it. Now when I try to, I'll go back to SCWM PSA stage and try to execute again. Click on execute. Now system has created the task. Can you tell me for how much quantity system has created the task?
You change it so it will be for 1?
Yes. Here the replenishment quantity is 1, minimum product quantity is 1. So can you tell me in warehouse task, what is the, for how much quantity system has created the warehouse task for staging?
Is 1, 2?
It is 1.
Yeah.
One.
Yes.
Though our required quantity to be staged is 2, see, 6 all zeros 83. System has created only warehouse task for 1 quantity to perform the staging.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I still require 1 quantity to perform or to manufacture my finished product. Okay. Now if I try to execute again, system won't propose you any quantity to stage, because first you need to consume that 1 quantity, and then you will be able to perform the staging again for the remaining 1 quantity.
Okay. So it's saying that
this is very important.
Yeah, I think he's, well, I don't know, but he's saying that it's telling you that you already have that one previous supply, and then you need to consume before you can move another one.
Explain you in Excel. So in my PMR, okay, to manufacture 1 finished goods, I need 2 components. Okay, this is my PMR. Okay, in SCWM PSA stage, okay, I have maintained quantity classification type as quantity based calculation. Minimum replenishment quantity, minimum product quantity as 1 each. Okay, so when I run SCWM stage, so with this configuration, how much quantity system will create the task?
For which one? For the,
this is
for
my
2?
PMR having 2 quantity. But in my
Yes.
PSA stage, I have maintained only one each as the minimum replenishment quantity.
Okay.
Okay. My minimum quantity is one each, and replenishment quantity is one each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, when I run the SCWM SCWM stage by entering the manufacturing order, for how much quantity system will create the staging task? Is it
1.
one or two? Correct.
1.
Why? Because we have maintained one each here, right?
Yes.
And so even after that, after this, again, when I try to run the SCWM stage, system won't propose any quantity because the quantity is fulfilled. One each is fulfilled. Once I consume one each, then only system will propose me to stage one more quantity. You understood?
Yeah.
So that is the reason I'm getting this warning message saying that all staging proposal quantities are 0, no staging needed, because in SCWM PSA stage, minimum quantity is 1, okay, and one quantity is all for one open warehouse task is already there to stage one quantity. That is why system is not proposing any quantity over here. Now let me try to confirm this task.
Okay. Yep.
I'm selecting the task, confirm WT in foreground. Warehouse task is confirmed. Now let me check the stock in PSA. How to check the stock in PSA? Stock in bin, storage bin, in physical stock, give the PSA bin. My PSA bin is prod minus 01. Execute. So in my production supply area, I have one each of this component. Now the product is in my PSA. Now let me try to again run the PSA stage. Will I be able to create any task now?
You should, I think, no?
No, because one each of this component is already in the PSA.
Oh, yeah, yes. But
So here I have maintained replenishment quantity as 1 and minimum product quantity is 1.
okay.
So it is satisfying the condition, right? Minimum quantity is 1 and in PSA also the quantity is 1.
Okay.
If it
Yeah.
comes down to 1, then only system will create this replenishment quantity.
Okay.
For example, I'll make it as 10. The
And
meaning
then you
of
can.
this is minimum quantity, it should be 10. If it is less than 10, then it will replenish 5 quantity. If it goes below 10, then it will replenish 5 quantity.
Okay.
Now let me save it.
So with that change, you will be able to supply another 4.
Sorry.
I said that with that change, then you will be able to supply another 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Now let me try to stage it. Exit. It won't give. It is not to stage. One quantity is there. Minimum quantity should be 10. Replenishment should be 5. Execute this. No, I think it is taking the same previous data. Let me close this and log in again. Maybe there is some issue with the data refresh. No. So now let us consume that one material. I'll open the monitor in my screen.
Okay.
Execute. So presently there is one component for this. Now let us try to consume in RF. I'll log into RF. This is outbound process.
Yeah.
I'll select outbound, select consumption. Consumption by
then
manufacturing order.
Yeah, but then we will need to change something, right? Because we can work in that way. I mean, if we don't have enough material, and I cannot consume because I don't have the enough quantity.
You can consume multiple times.
Multiple times. But I mean, if I need 10 pieces and I only have one in the PSA, I cannot say that I'm
So
going to consume one.
I'll consume now. I'll consume now. Again, I'll try to stage. I'll confirm the task. Again, I will consume the remaining quantity.
Okay.
Okay. So in order to build one finished product, I need two components. But in PSA, I have only one component. Now, first I'm consuming that one component now. And again, I will stage. And then again, I will perform the warehouse task confirmation. So this is my manufacturing order. I will enter it here and hit execute. System is asking me to enter the bin. So I will scan that bin. Prod -1. Hit enter. Since there is only one quantity, system is not asking me to scan the product. How much quantity you want to consume? 1. Hit enter. Done. This product is consumed. Now if I try to refresh it, see. Product is consumed.
Yeah.
Okay. Now if you go to your production order, sorry, not this one. Total quantity which needs to be delivered is 1. 0 quantities were delivered. If I go to goods movement, you see 1 quantity was consumed. 60083 261 movement type, 1 quantity.
But then
Okay.
production, but then production production team need to consume that material since
Yes.
EWM.
Yes, we are doing.
Okay, that's a change in the process, right? Because I think it was consumed since Migo, or I don't know which decode they use, MB31, I don't know. But then the consumption need to be done from EWM, right?
Yes, consumption is being done from EWM itself. So we have, this is RF. From RF, we have consumed it and it has reflected in production order.
Yeah. Just that well, in my previous experience, we have the stock in the warehouse, then we move it to the PSA, and then using another tool,
Migo.
production. Say again, Migo.
MIGO.
Okay, so from MIGO, they do the consumption, but for EWM was completed. So in here, we need to move from to the PSA, and then using a scanner again in EWM, the consumption will be done since from this side from EWM, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So once you have consumed, it will also reflect in your production order. See, 1 quantity was consumed with this material document. If I open this material document, you can see 1 quantity, 1 each of this material was consumed with reference to this warehouse task in EWM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the moment I posted was 261. Now, how much quantity we need? If I go to my production order and go to components, I need two quantities to build
Yeah.
this product, but only one quantity was consumed. Now let me try to stage the remaining quantity one. I'll go to SAWM stage and execute. It is still saying quantities.
You say the minimum should be 10, right? It's not one, no.
So now if I go back and execute, system is not creating any task. Why? This is our production order. Yeah, there are already two warehouse tasks created for this. Okay. You can see the source quantity was 5. Let me cancel this and show you again. My bad. Okay, I'm keeping it as it is. Okay, the replenished quantity as 5. If it is goes under 10, then it will replenish 5 quantity. Okay, now I will run the stage again. I need one more quantity to consume. You're right, Rogelio?
Yes, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah.
Yes. So in our production order, we need 2 quantity to consume, right? But for now, we have only consumed 1 quantity. Now we are yet to stage 1 more each and then consume that each. So for that, what we are going to do, I'm going to perform the staging for remaining product. I'll click on execute. Total of scheduling quantities exceeded to be removed from stage. Okay. So this is just a dialog box. If I go to the open warehouse tasks, in warehouse task, select open warehouse task, give my manufacturing order number. What is my manufacturing order number? If I go back, as you can see, one warehouse task is created. Now let me check what is that warehouse task. I'll give my manufacturing order. Select open warehouse task, execute. You see this? 5 quantity was replenished because in PSA stage, we have maintained as 5 quantity. Here. The meaning of this entry is if the quantity in the PSA stage of this material goes under 10, when I run PSA stage, it will replenish 5 quantity. That is the meaning of this.
So if you run it again, you will be able to replenish another 5.
Exactly. I'll show you. So for now, there is only one warehouse task for 5 quantity. Now let me try to run it again. Click on execute. I'm just getting a dialog box. If I go back, one warehouse task created again. If I go to monitor and refresh, see.
And then if you try again, you will have an error. because the
No.
totally no.
No, because total 10 quantity open warehouse task is already there.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, what I have maintained in PSA stage, if it goes under 10, then only it will replenish 5.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah,
if I go to, now if I try to run it, all staging proposal quantity 0. If I go back, no warehouse task created.
yeah, that was my point. That's the error I said, but it's a warning message because you already.
Now, if I refresh, no.
Yeah.
Open
Yeah,
warehouse
yeah,
task created.
yes.
Okay. Now let me cancel one of the warehouse task. Okay, and confirm one task. Confirm WT in background. Now I have 5 quantities to consume.
Yes.
Okay. Now the stock
Yeah.
is the stock in PSA. If I go and check, oh, sorry. There are 5 eaches for this product.
The warehouse task is created, is confirmed at the same time, right? Once it's created, the warehouse task.
Once it is created, I have manually confirmed it from monitor.
Okay.
Okay. Now.
Yeah, exactly. You confirm, right? Because the creation of the warehouse task is in the staging.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have moved that stock from the initial bin to its PSA staging. Now the stock is in PSA stage. Now I'll go to RF again. So I'm in the same screen. I'll enter the bin. Now system is asking me to enter the consumption quantity. I'll enter 1.
What happens if you make it bigger?
You can. System will allow. System will allow PROD 1. If I enter 1 quantity, system will allow.
Okay.
There is no control.
But then that
so I have consumed 2 times, right? So what should be the quantity? 3.
But that's
I have
not
over consumed it.
Yes, exactly.
Now if I go to my production order, click on go to documented goods movement. I have consumed 3 times.
Yeah.
Let me add the quantity as well. You see quantity 111.
Yes.
I've consumed 3 times.
Yes, but then that should be an error, right? Because I shouldn't consume more than the requested quantity. How can I reverse that?
So in PSA it is possible, right? But if you want to reverse it, now let me go to RF again. You want to reverse one quantity, one extra quantity which we have consumed, correct?
Yes. Okay.
Here we have this reversal of consumed by manufacturing order bin. Enter the manufacturing order. What is my manufacturing order? This is my manufacturing order. What is the product you want to reverse it? And how much quantity you have? System says you have consumed 3 eaches. How much you want to reverse? I want to reverse 1. Hit enter. Done. Now if I refresh, earlier it was 3. If I refresh, it is 4.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If I go to production order, hit enter. 262 was posted for
Mhm.
one quantity.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Then
So
you should be able to create another staging for one piece, right?
yes, now I have consumed it. Now
Yes.
I should receive the finished product. So that should,
Okay.
for that also, we need to log into RF. Step 7. So now we need to receive the finished product. Okay. So select option 2, receive HU by manufacturing order. Here, receive HU by order again. Here you need to maintain the work center.
Mhm.
PROD, hit enter. Enter your manufacturing order number. What is your manufacturing order number? Enter that. This is your finished product.
Mhm.
Scan your product. Enter. You want to receive from a HU. If you want to pack it, enter the packaging material over here. F2, change packaging material. RNCR, RN99. Carton, RN99. Click on adopt. Packaging material created. Now let me try to create the HU. Say select ID first. Okay. You also need to enter the handling unit type. Click on adopt. Now try to create the handling unit.
पैसे requirement breaking.
At which moment do I have the label for that manufacturing order to?
Whenever the HU is created, HU label will be printed. That we can configure. So it just came back once I give that handling unit. Once the handling unit is generated, it came back, meaning we have received the handling unit with inbound delivery reference. Now we need to check the inbound delivery, newly created inbound delivery.
Okay.
So for that, I'll go to inbound. I think it should create some inbound delivery. I'll double click on look for the inbound deliveries. This is the inbound delivery. Let me search with, otherwise let me search with the manufacturing order. This is my inbound delivery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you can see, goods receipt and put away is not started. Generally, when you are receiving it, I'll click on goods receipt. Now it is in the staging area. See, it shows it is in the production work center. I'll have to put away.
So, but what did you did in the scanning? You didn't do the reception, or you create just the handling unit, or what did you do? What did you do?
With reference to this inbound delivery and receiving the handling unit into the warehouse, the same procedure.
Okay.
You will create the put away task. You will take this warehouse order number. This warehouse order number will be printed automatically. You will go to the RF, scan the warehouse order number. System will direct you in which bin it should be put away. Same.
Okay.
Okay. I'll
Yes.
confirm this warehouse order from desktop itself. Okay, put away is done. Now, if I go to my production order, I think I can't refresh here. I'll go back, come again. It's not yet updated. Over quantity exceeded by 1. Because I have over consumed. You asked me that question, right?
Yeah,
You have over consumed one quantity.
but it was reversed.
We have over consumed 2 quantity, not 1.
Yes.
If I go to documented, if I go back, or if I click on components, what is the required component? Required each is 2. But
Yes.
how many I have consumed? I'll go back. Documented goods limit. See, I have consumed 2 only, right?
Yes.
I think I have received twice. One quantity. One. Okay. Over quantity exceeded by 1 each. $85 is my received quantity. Let me go to here. Let me check this unlimited delivery and try to execute again. It is gone. It says delivery 2. Two eaches. You have requested for 1 quantity, but it got delivered twice.
So we need to reverse another one.
Here the quantity is only 1. Why? Go to documented goods limit. And 11634. See, goods receipt was done for 2 quantity.
But
I think
why?
I have entered 2 quantity while receiving. Uh, maybe I have entered 2 quantity for receiving. Nevertheless, let me create one more production order.
Okay.
This time with a clear picture. I want to manufacture 1 each. Current date. Give the profit center. Release it. WM staging. Execute. Save it. Display. CWM stage. It has created 2 warehouse tasks because, oh God.
But we already have 9, so
Sorry, I need to remove this component.
yeah.
Enter this. Current date. Let me remove this one. Okay, so for one finished product, I need 2 eaches.
Yes.
Go back. Assignment, enter the profit center. Save it. One, 4, 6, 8. I'll go to monitor. Cancel all the warehouse tasks, open warehouse tasks. No open warehouse task, okay. Okay, warehouse task is created. Fine. If I go to open warehouse tasks, this is my manufacturing order. One warehouse task is created to replenish 5 quantity. I'm replenishment 5 quantity. Confirm WT in background. Stock is now available in the PSA. Okay, 9 quantities available now in the PSA. Now what I'll do is I'll close all the tabs.
So which was the difference between after you create a manufacturing order, you click on staging, and then you go to the PS stage or something like that. So which is the difference between both?
SCWM stage is to perform the staging,
Yeah.
and SCWM PSA stage is the master data where you maintain the type of staging which you want to perform.
Yeah, I know that, but in the manufacturing order, you may click on the stage WM, and I don't know what that does.
Here,
No, I got the point for that. It created warehouse tax, but in the manufacturing order, once you release it, you may click on the above buttons, and you click on the stage. Can you display the manufacturing, the production order or the manufacturing order?
this one.
You may click on header, I think, or go to something like that.
This one.
Yeah. But you may click on component or something like that. Above.
Yes, components. Components.
No. Above. Sorry.
Okay, got it. Here. Go to documented goods movement.
Yeah, you make
Okay, you are telling
something.
about this one. I got it. I got it. I'll go back. Functions, WM staging,
Yeah.
execute.
Yes.
Then only your PMR will be created in EWM.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's creating only the PMR.
Yes.
Okay.
Then only your production order will be distributed to EWM and it will transform into PMR.
Okay. Okay. Now got it. Yeah.
Okay. Now the task
Yes.
is created and it was also confirmed. 9 quantity of this product of this component is available to consume. But we need only 2 quantity. Okay.
Yes.
If we go to
But
our PMR,
what
we
happened
only need
if?
2.
But I still have 7 pieces, right? In the PSA.
Right. I'll show you. I'll show you how to do that as well.
Okay.
How to move it to the bin, back to its bin. That is clear PSA. I'll tell you.
Okay. Okay. But I will also like to see that if I already have 7 pieces in there, there is no need to supply another 2. I can consume those, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So it will be nice if we can see also that.
Yes. So I only need 2 eaches to consume. I will go to RF. Outbound process, consumption by manufacturing order. Enter the manufacturing order number.
I think
Give the bin.
this can, yes, this can also be assigned to queues, right? In order to make it appear to people automatically.
No. They should have this manufacturing order number.
Okay, so in this process, it's not possible to assign to queues.
No.
Okay.
We are not creating any task.
Okay.
Okay. I need to consume 2 eaches. I'll hit enter. That's it. 2 eaches were consumed.
Yeah.
If I come to my production order, two eaches were consumed. Okay, now let me receive the finished goods, finished material. For that also I need to go back in RF itself. Inbound process, receive HU by manufacturing order, receive HU by order. Enter the work center prod. Now enter the manufacturing order. Enter the finished product. Now you need to enter the packaging material. RNCR. I'm creating the HU. That's it. Receiving is done. Now I'll go back to my production order. Oh God, it is still showing delivered quantity as 0. Okay, inbound delivery will be created, right? So with reference to inbound delivery, we will have to receive it. There is one more step pending from EWM.
So what did you do then? Because I thought that it was the reception that.
Yes, receiving was done. Okay.
Yeah.
But GR should also be performed from the EWM. So this is the inbound delivery created. Okay, if I check the, not this one. This is not the required inbound delivery. I'll go to monitor and look for my inbound delivery with reference to my manufacturing order.
Mm.
This is my manufacturing order number. Execute. This is my inbound delivery.
Yeah.
So ideally, when you are receiving it, it will be in your work center itself, right? When you are receiving from the manufacturing premises, you will be receiving in your work center itself. So in order to, so it doesn't make any sense to open this inbound delivery and again perform the goods receipt. Rather, we can automate this step, auto goods receipt for this document type with the help of PPF action.
So the step that you did in the scanning, it was for the work center, for the
Yes.
PRWC. Okay.
Yes, correct. So here it is again a manual process, extra additional process to open this inbound delivery and perform the goods receipt. Rather, we can automate this process with the help of PPF action. With the help of PPF action, we can automate the auto goods receipt. So here I'm doing it manually.
Yeah. So,
but in real time, you need to configure.
Okay, just let me say it in another words, the same thing to make it clear for me. So in the scanning, we do the reception to receive the material in the work center, right? So then we're going to move it. We're going to move it for the work center to the warehouse using an inbound delivery.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, now I got it, I think.
Okay. Though the stock is still in work center, inbound delivery is still waiting for performing the goods receipt. So this automation can be done with the help of PPF action. Now I have done it manually. Now I'll create the put away task manually. This can also be automated to create the put away task automatically after the delivery creation. Now let me confirm it. One quantity was goods received and put away. See, one quantity. Now let me go to my production order. Oh God. It is the same error, one each, because I think it is some unit of measure issue. Let me open this material. Base unit is eaches. Here, if I see unit of measure, see 1 kg is equal to 2 eaches. That is why it is receiving 2 eaches.
Okay.
So this is a mistake actually. If I make it to 1 kg equal to 1 each, then it will receive 1 each. You got me, right?
So can you repeat this?
In EWM.
Yes.
If I open my inbound delivery, where is my inbound delivery? Okay, I'll go back. Here I am receiving 1 each, 1 kg.
Yes.
Okay. Ideally, it should be 1 each, but I'm not sure why it is reflecting 1 kg. Maybe there is some. If I open the product master, here it says 1 kg equal to 2 eaches.
Okay. Yeah.
That is why in S4, it is assuming that we are receiving 2 eaches instead of 1 each. That is the reason why system is throwing an error that you are trying to over receive the product. For that, what we can do is I will change the material master.
Yeah.
MM02. Now I think it should work. No, it has already has that master data, but after the next cycle, it will behave normally.
If
You
you
got me
already
right?
have this, yes. If we already have this, how we can reverse that?
We
To
cannot.
fix that error?
No, we cannot
We
fix the
cannot?
error. We need to change the quantity in the debug mode, which is a bad workaround.
Yeah, but let's get that. Let's think that we already have the error. We need to reverse that. So how can I reverse that?
Okay, so if I go to SMQ2, first thing what you need to do is I'll come back on this. So first we need to
Reverse
process
the
this
goods.
queue. Okay, no, we
Okay.
need to process the goods receipt for this.
Okay.
This is my production order, right?
Yeah.
Change. Here in goods receipt, I need to apply unlimited over delivery. Save it. Now let me reprocess this. Right. Now I have received, I have delivered 2 eaches instead of 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me change back the configuration in change back the setting in material master. I'll keep it as it is. Now I'll have to reverse one quantity. Okay, so for that, let's see, is there any option in RF? Inbound process, receiving HU, reversal by HU. Reversal by HU is one option. So for that, I need to have the handling unit number. Okay, so for this, if I click on handling unit, no, it is disappeared, right? Let me look for that handling unit. I think this is the one. Right, 2 eaches. This is the one. I'm going to reverse it. Reversal not possible for handling unit. Delivery for HU could not be determined. Okay. So put away is already done, so it is not allowing me to reverse it. Okay, so let me try another way.
But with HEM move, something like that, we cannot put it.
It
in
is
the-
looking for the inbound delivery reference.
Ah, okay.
Uh, I'm just trying to cancel this material document if system allows. Let's see.
Okay.
Cancel. Let's check. Error during copy of partner role RS. SH. There is some
That's a
IM
common
setting
issue.
missing.
Yes. How do you know how can we solve that? Because I see it in several processes that is requesting a partner, but I don't know where.
Let me go from inbound delivery. No, it is not allowing. So the better way to resolve that issue is you can change the quantity in the queue and then process it.
Change the quantity in
Because
the
after
queue.
posting, yes, in the queue, we need to change the quantity.
But how can I change it in the queue?
In debug mode, if we sit with the ABAPer, then we can change the quantity in the queue.
Okay.
Okay, but after the queue is processed, it is not possible to reverse. Okay, but still let me explore few more options if it is feasible. But for now, you need to perform the changes in the queue. That is what you can assume.
Okay.
We have done that multiple times in the
So
current projects.
yes, I added another some question that in this process, if we have QM integrated, when we will do in the spec in the work center or in the
In the quality work
warehouse?
center. Quality work center is different from production work center.
Say again.
You will perform the inspection in the quality work center, not in the production work center.
In the quality work center. Okay, so it will be
Both
one
are
that
different.
we do. Say again.
Both are different.
Yes, the quality work center will be in the EWM side, right? Or no?
Yes, yes, it will be in the EWM side.
after the inbound delivery creation and reception, right?
Yes.
Okay.
After
And
the
then,
inbound delivery is created, inspection lot is created to perform the quality.
okay. Okay.
And then you'll
So,
decide whether to accept or reject.
okay, that's good. So the other thing is that it's open. Well, I would like to see the moving partials quantity for to the PSA in case that we already have 5 pieces and we need to consume 10, but then I would like to move only 5 pieces. And then also if we have in the PSA is already 10 pieces, the system shouldn't ask for the to stage material if I already have that stock in there, right?
I didn't get you.
Yeah, if I mean we have in the PSA 8 pieces, I don't know, and then we create a manufacturing order that is requesting to move 2 pieces. But if I already have 8 pieces in the PSA, I should be able to consume those.
In your PMR, your component quantity is 2, for
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in PSA, you already have 8 eaches, correct?
Yes. Yes.
When you run this SCWM stage, it won't perform or create any quantity.
Yes.
Okay. Till here, I'm
Yes.
clear.
Yes.
While consuming it, you need to enter 2 quantity and consume it. After consumption,
Yes.
the quantity will change to 6 eaches.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's it.
Okay. But then in the process that we saw, we used to have 5 pieces, but then you create another manufacturing order for 2. So you did the stage for another 2 instead of consume those ones that we already have in the PSA.
That is because this setting, we have maintained 5 eaches here and 10 eaches here. That is why
Okay.
system has created 2 times. This
Okay.
is replenishment quantity and this is minimum product quantity.
Okay.
The meaning of this is whenever the quantity of CMP1 goes down below 10 eaches, then when you run SCWM stage, it will replenish 5 quantity.
Okay. So if
that is the meaning.
Okay. So
Even if you
we
require
have,
only 2 quantity, it will replenish 5 quantity.
okay, but then if in the PSA we already have 10, then it won't trigger anything, right?
No. In this case, it will not create
Exactly.
any staging task.
Okay. Okay, good.
Okay.
So yes. And then we did it in the manufacturing order, the part of the staging, but I also know that we have the MF16 TICO where we can do the staging for several manufacturing order.
No. You need to perform from SCWM stage. That is PP, that is S4T code. That won't allow you to perform if it is EWM managed staging.
Okay, so MF60 is not possible to do that.
Not possible.
Okay. Because can you open quickly just the MF60? Because I see there's I remember there's a button that it says EWM.
MF60, I guess. Yeah.
MF60. You see EWM rel parts, EWM peak
yes,
part.
This is for delivery based. We are looking for PMR.
Okay.
In EWM, you can integrate the PP in 2 ways. One is delivery based, delivery based production integration, and advanced production integration.
Okay.
The one we are looking is advanced production integration. When you are working with delivery based, then MF60 is required to create the
Okay.
outbound delivery.
And those are part of the basic license?
No, I think this is advanced. That is advanced.
Okay. And that's advanced. Okay, so but then how can it, if we want to handle it with deliveries, how we can do that?
Once you release the see, you have this production order
Yeah.
in CO03. Once you perform the WM staging, once you release and perform the WL staging, it will not create PMR. Rather, it will create outbound delivery and inbound delivery
Okay.
in EWM.
Okay.
This is in EWM. This is in S4. Once you perform release and perform WM stage, it will create outbound delivery and inbound delivery. Outbound delivery for consumption, inbound delivery for receiving finished goods. Whereas in advanced production integration, it will only create one document.
I think it was nice, yeah, the way you did it.
PMR. In PMR itself, with reference to PMR, you will receive and consume. You don't have separate documents. Like for consumption, you have consumption. For inbound delivery, again, you have one document created.
Okay, so that I don't know if it's correct, but I heard for someone that we can have PP integrated to EWM or not integrated to EWM. So the not integrated sound like a delivery based. So am I right, or is a totally different thing?
No. PP can be integrated with EWM in two ways. One is delivery based, one is by PMR. If you are working with delivery based, then inbound delivery and outbound delivery will be created. Inbound delivery for receiving, outbound delivery for consumption. Okay. If you want to work with advanced production integration, then PMR will be created for consumption, and for receiving, new inbound delivery will be created. Both will have production order reference.
Okay. So now we see the advanced. So can we see also delivery based?
Delivery based, it is not possible because there are more settings from PP needs to be done. So from EWM it is simple, but there are more settings which needs to be done from delivery based. So what I'll do is I'll try to share any document with the configuration so that you can refer and try to practice it. Okay. And which will be the decision to select delivery based or advanced production? So in delivery based, there are both in delivery and advanced, there are disadvantages and advantages. So even for that, I have one separate document. I'll share you that as well with the pros and cons of these two documents. Okay. Because I think for advanced, I cannot group. Well, I'm gonna say it again in my question. So in advanced production integration, it is possible to do the staging for several PMRs and then group the material. Yes. Okay. In bulk, you can perform the staging. That is one of the advantages. But here also you can do it by giving multiple production orders. You can create the outbound deliveries. But you say because this tool will be for deliveries, right? So it won't be possible to do that. Yes. So I'll share you the document, both the delivery based configuration as well as the differences between delivery based and advanced production integration. Okay. So today we didn't cover much. So in the next class, we are going to cover cross order staging. And after that, I'll show you serialization. We'll go
Okay.
with serialization because doc appointment scheduling, still there are few issues I'm trying to test. So once
Okay.
this is ready, then I'll cover this topic. So in the next
Yeah,
class,
sure.
we'll discuss about cross order staging, serialization.
Okay, it's good.
So
The process for manufacturing order and process order are the same?
it is same.
Okay.
No, there are like discrete manufacturing and process manufacturing. For discrete manufacturing, you create production order. For process manufacturing, you create process order.
Okay.
In S4,
But
it
the-
is called process and production order, but whereas in EWM, it is called PMR. No matter it
Okay.
is process order or production order. If you are working with
But then-
advanced production integration, it will be PMR itself.
Okay. But then it changed only it only changed the process in PP, but then for EWM will be
It will be the
everything-
same. Everything
Okay.
same.
Okay. So instead of CO3, we'll be using another ticket, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay, yeah,
Fridays, same time.
Yes.
Is that
Yes,
fine
it's
for
good.
you?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Thank you, Rohit.
So Ravi, Friday, same time. Thanks. Bye, Rogelio.
Okay. Please share the recording and the document. Thank you.
Sure. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye, Rogelio.